Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Real Racing 3. Today we'll be completing Unleash the Beast to get not one, but two cars within a single special event. This is probably one of the best events in the game. The first one is the Nissan Skyline KPGC10 and Nissan Skyline BNR32, a special livery for the R32, 5,000 VP and 30 gold and 30,000 RS. This is probably one of the best rewards for a series, and also it's one of the cheapest ones in the whole game. So the first race I'm going to be showing you is a cup at Silverstone with 3 laps, and the reason I'm showing this one first is because this is the race where you get the Nissan Skyline KPGC10, and also this car you don't even need to do any upgrades up to this point yet, so you're basically almost guaranteed to get the first car without spending any money. Okay, now we're going to start the race, and because it is I think it has only 0.1 PR, which is tied for it's a three-way tie for the lowest PR in the game, along with the Mazda MX-5 and then another Mazda. I'm not too sure, remember, but we're now starting the race to get the Nissan Skyline KPGC10, and just look how slow 0.1 PR is. But we're now already starting to get our first few overtakes, already up into 7th place now. And along the grid are some other KPGC 10s, 1971 or 72 Dodge Challengers, and Porsche 911s in the grid. Okay, we're gonna get a double overtake through the inside here. There's another KPGC 10 already up into 5th place in the race within the first lap. I think first place is a blue Porsche 911, and now we're starting to chase the top 4 cars now. I think after this corner right here, we'll be able to go right behind the podium placing cars. And look at how much we're catching up right now. Even though this car is super slow, we have caught up so much already. Look at that, we're right behind the orange Dodge Challenger there. Okay, we're gonna go around the outside. Another double overtake on the yellow and the orange Dodge Challenger, already up into 3rd place in the race within the first lap. And now we're catching up very quickly, even though this car is very slow, to the 2nd place, which is also a KPGC 10, but it looks like first place is a Porsche 911. I also think that some of these other cars have really low, less than 5 PR stats stock. But now we're already up into 2nd place in the British Grand Prix, and we're chasing straight for the Porsche 911. And also this car's driver is on the right side, because most Japanese cars, I've heard, I don't know for sure, but Japanese cars have the driver on their right side. So some of the other Nissans, like the Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec R34 and the Nissan Sylvia, have the driver on the right side as well. So it definitely makes sense. However, the 350Z and 370Z do not have the driver on the right side. I'm not too sure why. But now look at how much we're catching up in this corner here, just like in the previous lap where we got up to the podium positions. Look at that, sliding a little bit there. But now we're going to exit the final corner of the 2nd lap of the race to start the 3rd and final lap of the race. We're right behind the blue Porsche 911. Just needed the perfect amount of laps, 3 laps. Although I am stock, so if you upgraded this car a little bit, you probably could get all the way to the lead within the 2nd lap. But look at that, how we're going to start the final lap of the race into the 1st corner. There we go, through the inside. There we go, guys. We have now taken the lead of the British Grand Prix. And oh my goodness, why does the Porsche 911 look like that in the rearview mirror? These mirrors are crazy. And also in this car, the side mirrors are all the way up on the front of the hood. Also, I heard of some other cars that have like that, but the Porsche 911 in blue just tried to get through the inside there. That was pretty good move by the AI, but we were just able to close off the door and block it from getting the overtake. But look at those mirrors, they're right in front, and also they're really small, so it's kind of hard to see. But now we're going to go into the final few corners of the race. The blue Porsche 911 is all the way back there. I think we will win this race, guys. We're now going to exit the final corner of the final lap. Now we're accelerating straight into the finish line, just about 100 miles per hour now. There's the finish line on the mini map, guys. This average lap is just about 1 minute, and there we go, guys. We have now won the British Grand Prix, and also we have won the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR KPGC 10. Oh my goodness, these names are huge. But look at that, guys. We're now going to get our rewards. Okay, guys, we have now completed stage 3 to get the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR KP GC10. This is probably one of the easiest cars to win in the entire game. So do this event while you still can for the Nissan Skyline for 2 cars, and one of them is almost guaranteed. And look at that, we have now unlocked Classic Skyline Challenge in Pro-Am, and we'll now go to the final race to get the next car, the BNR 32. Okay guys, we're now at the final race. Goal 5 out of 5, stage 7. It is a cup at Suzuka circuit with 6 laps, and also because this car is heavily under upgraded, because I only did like half of the upgrades, 17 out of 26, and maybe I'll just post the upgrades which I did in the comments or description, so then you can also do the same upgrades to save lots and lots of money, because the BNR 32, this car is over 280 gold for just to buy it. And now we're going to start the race, and like I said, because it's heavily underpowered, you'll see in how slow the acceleration and top speed is. Look at that, the grid are some BMW M3 GTS, Porsche 911 Carreras, and Corvettes, and some Mustang GT500s. So we'll actually cut the first 2 corners, but only the first 2 corners to make it a little bit more fair, because this car is so slow to get. But we're not going to upgrade it that much, because we want to get as much reward for this car. And look at that, already up into 8th place, and oh my goodness, up into 4th already, going to pass a Porsche in black, and we have already taken 4th place in the race. And now we're going to chase the top 3 cars, which are all BNR 32s. If you don't know the story yet, it's basically of this guy. His name is Magnus, and we're racing with him, and also we're using these BNR 32s in the special event because we're raising money for a charity. That's a very good cause. But look at that, we're just going to overtake the first podium cars. So basically the guy Magnus, he also wants to participate in our charity run, but because we always win the race when we complete the goal, he gets super angry and frustrated. That's basically how we got all the way up here in the final race. We need to pass him. His car is the white car, the white BNR 32 in the middle of 1st and 2nd place, and his white livery is what we get, is the special livery that we get for completing Unleash the Beast along with the BNR 32 car. And now we're going to start chasing the 3rd place BNR 32. It is also one of the liveries you can use for the BNR 32, but it is not a free one that you get. You only get the white BNR 32 livery, which I will show you at the end of the video. And now look at that, we're already up into 3rd place, sliding a little bit. We totally got the 3rd place without cutting the corner, guys. And look at that, guys, that is the white livery of Magnus, and that's the livery that we get. And also I switched to kilometers per hour because I think kilometers per hour is the European unit of speed. And look at that, we're going to start the 2nd lap of the race, and we're catching up heavily to the BNR 32s in 1st and 2nd place. I'm really good at this section in the SS I think these are called the SS. And now look at how much we're catching up. Just make sure that you don't skid too much. Luckily we're able to keep it within the lines through the inside. There we go, we overtake the 2nd place car, which is Magnus himself. And now we're going to start chasing the 1st place car, the 1st place BNR 32, but we're losing because we are heavily under-upgraded compared to the other BNR 32s. But look at that, we're just able to fend him off for now, and we're going right behind the 1st place BNR 32. Look at that, guys, we're right behind it already. We're already chasing the lead before even halfway through the race through the inside, and we have taken the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix within the 2nd lap. And look at that, guys, we now have to defend because their cars are a lot more powerful than us. This car also has a driver on the right side, just like the KPGZ 10. Oh my goodness, I have to speak so fast because so much is happening within a few moments. Going down into the braking zone, I usually do the fast exit so we can get as much speed exiting the corner, but then we slip and then we're losing time. Look at how much they're catching up behind me. We're probably likely in the red zone already, and we're heavily under upgraded. Look, they're right behind us. We need to block them as long as we can through 130R. There we go. Yes, we're able to pull away. For now, we need to go into the chicane and get as much of a good exit as possible because they're right behind us. Okay, now we're exiting the final corner. Yes, we got a good exit there. We were able to fend them off. That was probably the craziest 2nd lap I've had in the entire game. Okay, now we're pulling away. Oh my goodness, my heart was beating so fast there. Okay, as we start the third lap of the race, halfway through, now going into the first corner, but then we go sliding off. Now we need to get back on the track, but then we lose second and first place, and we're now under attack from the fourth place BNR 32. Oh my goodness, they were just waiting to attack as soon as I messed up, but we're coming back. We get back second place, and now we're chasing first place. I think this is a similar area where we got the lead on the second lap around the outside. Let's try to get a good exit. Do a switchback going to the inside now. Yes, we're catching up back, but they are more upgraded than us, so they're literally faster than us. To the inside, yes, we're taking back the lead, but then they go through the inside and block us. Oh my goodness, we're able to block Magnus from taking second place, but now we have lost the lead of the race. That bot did a good job of going through the inside and not allowing me to defend or block him, but now we're going to start chasing him again. And actually on the straights is where they get the most speed, because they're more I'm saying this again and again, they're more upgraded than us. But so on the straights they're gonna get so fast, and they're definitely going to start pulling away. We need to get as many good exits as possible on the before the straights, so then we can minimize the amount of time they gain on us. And now we're going into the straight here. I believe at 130R or R130 we're going to catch up quite a lot, because it is a high speed corner. I think it is the fastest corner in Formula 1. And now we're going into the final chicane, where we're going to start the fourth lap of the race. Yes, look at how much we have caught up now after exiting the final chicane and final corner of the track. And we're going to start the fourth lap of the race right behind the first place BNR 32. And actually it is having a special livery as well, which you cannot even see on the when you buy or earn the BNR 32, which I'll show you at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Okay, we're able to go through the first two corners smoothly and not going off track. Here we can get lots of time on them. Yes, there's so many consecutive corners after each other, so we can gain a lot. Okay, I think we're gonna be able to get into first place after this corner right here, where we got the switchback on the previous lap. And now we're going to try and take back the lead, but we're just too far behind. I think after these two corners we should be able to get into the lead. And actually, oh no, I messed up that corner there, so I was not able to take the lead. I could definitely have gotten that, but that is a back marker, the first lapped car. We go and take back the lead of the race, but this is a crucial moment here, guys, because the back markers are the slowest cars in the whole grid, and actually they're all gonna get held back behind the super slow BMW. Thank you, BMW. They're all gonna be held up, and they're gonna be slowed down by the BMW. Let's go, guys. We're just able to overtake that BMW super easily, but because all the bots and AI cars take the exact same racing line, they're all going to be behind each other in a train, so they all slow down each other if there's a slower car in front. I think, oh no, I think they did get past the BMW already, but that was a huge help. It slowed them down a lot, all three of the VNR 32s, especially after that hairpin, which is one of the slowest sections of the track. But now we're going into the final chicane and the final corner of the fourth lap of the race to start the second last lap of the race. Okay, we're now going to exit the final corner of the third last lap. We're going to start the second last lap, and actually we need another back marker ASAP, because the BNR 32s have already overtaken the first one, but because the first one has already been passed, that means there should be more back markers super close. And look at how much they're gaining on us. Now we're definitely in the red zone, but in the S curves right here we'll be able to pull away from them more. And okay, now we need to pull away. Yes, there we go, getting good exits on these corners and not sliding is the key part of the Japanese track, which you need to learn and be good at. There's another back marker, the second back marker, a Mustang GT 500. Please slow them down. And yep, it looks like he's slowing down the other BNR 32s. There's another back marker, another BMW M3 GTS. We're going to have two back markers between us and second place, so we're definitely going to win now. At the beginning of the third lap, it looks like we're actually going to lose the race, but now we've got two cars between us and second place. Let's go, guys. Also, if you don't know what's a back marker, it's basically a car that has been lapped and is slowing down other cars behind the first place car. Also, we are just about 200 yards between us and second place. Those back markers really did come in handy. And here's another back marker, a Porsche 911 Carrera, or maybe it's just different Porsche. I don't know about Porsches. But now we're going to overtake another back marker. That's just good if we have another back marker. But oh my goodness, we're gonna get overtaken by a back marker. But through R130, yes, it has to slow down. Imagine being overtaken by a lapped car. That just means you're super slow if you get overtaken by a car that you've lapped. But now we're going to exit the final corner of the race, and I don't even see them anymore. That means the back marker is probably slowing them down, the other BNR32s. And that's the 6th lap of the race. There's a finish line. There we go. We're now going to start the final lap of the race, the 6th lap of the race. We might actually win this series. Only 400,000 RS and 50 gold. You can immediately win these two cars and so much extra rewards. Here's another back marker, a Chevrolet Corvette C7. We're just getting more back markers now. We're almost guaranteed to win the race now. Oh my goodness, guys, this is one of the best series to win. I think this is the third series I'm going to be completing, the third event I'm going to be completing. I think the first two was the NASCAR 2022 and also the Lamborghini Diablo Super Veloce Limited series. We're going to go through the hairpin here, where we can, if we just get a good enough exit, we'll be able to be A-okay. And now we're exiting the hairpin. I think that was a good enough exit. 160, 170 kilometers per hour. This kilometers per hour go way faster than miles per hour. Look at that. I think the top speed of this car is 300 or more than 300 kilometers per hour, so it's really fast. However, I do not know if that's the real top speed, because I don't know if the fully upgraded or the stock top speed of the car is the real top speed of the BNR32, and maybe even some of the upgrades could be the real top speed of the car. But there's R130. Oh my goodness, we're gonna actually complete this, guys. We're in the final lap to R130. I can see the Ferris wheel, which means we're super close to the finish line. Here's two extra back markers, a BMW GTS and also a Mustang GT 500, just for the absolute guarantee of winning the race. Let's go, guys. I see the finish line on the minimap. We're actually gonna do this. There we go. Oh my goodness, guys, we have now won the Japanese Grand Prix 6 laps. Oh my goodness. We need to take our rewards right now. That's probably the best race I've ever done. 11 minutes, 40,000 RS, 6,000 fame. Oh my goodness, guys. Let's go and claim our new car. Oh my goodness, guys. We actually have done it now. The Nissan Skyline GTR Group A BNR32 special livery. All the VP 10 gold and all the RS. There we go, guys. Now we have completed Unleash the Beast. And let's go check out our brand new car. There it is, guys. It is finally now mine. We just saved over 200 gold just for owning this thing. Now we have got it for free. The Nissan Skyline GTR Group A BNR32. And there's a special livery, the white livery, which is from Magnus himself. And let's get our VP to get the next reward, 1,000 VP for just completing a single stage. And new series unlocked, Group A Grand Tour and Japanese Ultra. Oh my goodness, a Ferrari J50 Touring Titans. I think this is one of the Alfa Romeo race cars. There it is, guys. Oh my goodness, he got super angry now. You can see you just saw right there. And yep, we can take his livery now. Let's go and check it out, guys. Okay, guys, here is our new car, the Nissan Skyline BNR32. Look at that, and oh my goodness, it is now also servicing to make sure it finally gets some rest after that hugely long race of 6 laps. Also, let's check out our brand new livery, the Magnus's livery. And now it only has pins, however, so it is kind of cool though. Look at that, guys, the official livery number 25, the Zexel Bridgestone livery. It says 25 something, maybe it's like to celebrate 25 years of Nissan Motorsport. Look at how many sponsors are on this livery. And also, this is one of the few times where official liveries and official paint jobs can change the color of the car. I mean changing the color of the wheels. Oh my goodness, changing the color of the paint changes color of your car. That's so dumb. Okay guys, this is the livery for the Nissan Skyline Group A BNR32, the special one that I got. And here is a livery that I made for the Nissan Skyline KPGC10 based on the original livery for the BNR32. But that is it for this video guys, so like, subscribe, and bye guys!